Good.
Are we here? We're really live.
Finally.
We're finally live.
Yay! After some technical difficulties, we are here. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Right. Okay, so I am Dr. Charli, the book mama.
Stephanie Palmer, the grammar queen.
We're here for a little writer's therapy.
Yay.
I'm really excited about today.
I am too. I'm really excited.
My baby.
Yes.
Is 18.
Yes,
My baby is 18.
Yes.
Okay.
She's not just a book mama. She is a mama for real.
Yeah.
For real. Yes.
And my little bitty, teensy weensy, tiny, cutie patootie is now a full grown man.
Yay.
Knocking people down on a football field, making me wear out my cowbell. He's really not a little one.
No,
he's really not, y'all. I'm not playing like he's a hoss.
Yes.
So, do you know what his nickname is?
I want to say, is it the Runt? Is that
Durant.
Yeah. Yes.
Durant.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, hi, Jerry. It's nice to see you. Okay, so that's why today's special. I would rather focus on that than our topic because our topic makes me really uncomfortable.
But it is really exciting at the same time.
I think the computer felt it, y'all, because we were having technical difficulties.
Yes.
I think the computer felt.
Yes.
We're going to talk about being masters of marketing.
Yes. I
don't know if I'm a master. I know some stuff, but I don't know.
We may not be there just yet, but we're on our way to arriving.
You're definitely a master.
Am I?
Master, like the maven of marketing, master materials. She knows this marketing thing. Absolutely.
Well, whatever I've learned, I've picked it off of Darren. I've got it off of him. So we'll give him a little bit of credit today. Yeah, just that much.
It's a day that ends in Y. Yeah. I guess we should. Okay. So we're going to talk about marketing your book.
Yes. Let's talk about that.
So do you feel like writers in general are good marketers?
I think some can be, but I think that there is a misconception when it comes to writing a book. I think they stop at the writing part and they dismiss marketing.
Like that was a really nice way of Stephanie saying heck to the no.
Right. Yeah.
No. Because we write the book. We've had the baby.
Yes.
You don't realize you got to do something with the baby.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's go there. That with that analogy, it's kind of like once you write the baby, or what? Let's go to the mom analogy since it is.
Yeah, because we're moms. That's what we're good at.
So when that baby is first born, especially that first one, when that baby is first born, you're taking pictures. You're doing so much in the very beginning, and then by like 2 or 3, it kind of starts dwindling. And I think that's what happens with marketing a book. It's like you're full force. You're going at it, and then you stop.
You want somebody else to take it. You're like, take this thing.
Yeah.
That has happened to me.
Yeah. Right. Yes. And that's really what happens. Or people get the idea, and I do not want to minimize or dismiss anyone's story, because I think every story is valid. Every story needs to be shared. Right. But at the same time, people believe that their book is so great that it's just going to sell itself. But that is not true. It doesn't sell itself. It has someone behind it. There's a face behind the book that is marketing and selling the book. So when we come, and even consultations, if we have authors come in, I know this is going to be a bestseller. Right. Okay, how are you going to make it a bestseller? What are you going to do?
Right.
Because
and here's the thing, y'all. In the United States alone, there's over 1 million books, new books published every year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to make a difference, you got to put some elbow grease into it, know?
Yeah. And let me just even touch base. And we're probably going to be scattered a bit, but the same people
us?
that share, us. Squirrels, rabbits, anything, we'll chase them.
Why would we be scattered?
But the biggest thing too that I see with these consultations with the people that are sharing before they even write the book is, it's going to be a bestseller, but you have 142 friends on Facebook and you have 2 pictures that you posted on Instagram in 2017.
Right.
That's not gonna get you anywhere when it comes to marketing. So.
Right. Yeah. That's like going outside and marketing to the birds.
Yeah. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna fly.
Right. No, Really? Did you just say that? Oh, y'all, help me. Y'all. Oh, that, you didn't even do that
Look,
on
hey,
purpose,
give me a high
did
five.
you?
I got it.
She didn't even do that on purpose, y'all. She didn't. I have a poem for you.
Okay.
It's about marketing.
Okay. Let's hear this poem.
Okay.
Is it going to be a bestseller?
I don't think the poem is a bestseller, but it sure packs a punch.
Okay. Let's hear it. Tune in,
y'all. All right. Are y'all ready? A lion met a tiger as they drank beside a pool. Said the tiger, tell me why you're roaring like a fool. It's not foolish, said the lion with a twinkle in his eyes. They call me king of all the beasts because I advertise. A rabbit heard them talking and ran home like a streak. He thought he'd try the lion's plan, but his roar was just a squeak. A fox came to investigate, had a nice lunch in the woods. Do you know what he ate?
Did he eat the mouse?
He ate the rabbit.
The rabbit.
The moral, when you advertise, my friends, be sure you've got the goods. He had lunch in the woods. The rabbit didn't have the goods.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
The lion
it's cute.
Yeah, it is.
Like there's a whole zoo there. The bottom line is, you can't roar like a lion on Facebook if you're a rabbit.
Right.
You can't roar like a lion on Instagram if you're a rabbit. So my Twitter account is probably more like a rabbit, a bird, a real bird. Because I have a Twitter account, but I don't actually really use it. But my Facebook is pretty healthy, right? Yeah. My Instagram is más o menos if you speak Spanish.
Yeah.
So,
well, when it comes to writing and selling, the marketing piece of the book, the people that are going to purchase your book first are going to be those that know you, that love you. They're going to be the family and friends. Now, and I will tell you, and I will even tell you in this day and age, a lot of people that support you may not be your family and friends. So keep that in mind as well. But those that know you, those that you've built a following with on social media, those will be the ones to support you first. So getting out there and having it for them to see is great. But I want you to just know this fun fact about self-published authors. We are a self-publishing company, but self-published authors typically only sell 250 books. Hear that again. 250 books. If you want to sell more than that, you're going to have to become a market leader when it comes to marketing. Yep. Point blank. You're not going to be able to just let it sit on the shelf. We hear so many people talk about, oh, well, if I could just get it in Barnes and Nobles. Do you know how many times I've been in Barnes and Nobles and how many books I've passed that I've never purchased? The bookstores do not sell your books.
I'm not even going to try to calculate that for myself.
Right. You sell your books.
I can count that high.
Right. Yeah. You've got to sell. You have to get out of, and we do not consider it selling. We're helping. Your book has a problem that you are solving for someone else. And if you are a speaker and you're doing something in that arena, that is a piece of you that they can take home with them. That is, but at the same time, you've got to be the face of it. You've got to get up. You've got to get up front. You've got to speak. You have to give them something that they need. And a lot of people want to sit their book on the shelf and sit back and wait for it to sell itself. And it's not going to do that. It's just not.
I have to tell you, this is why she's the marketing maven and not me, because this is my weak area. Like
she's getting better every day, y'all.
I just don't market myself well. Like I will build up Stephanie until the end of time. Like I will be her number one cheerleader. I'll be president of the Stephanie Palmer fan club. Yes, that's me. But when it comes to me, I even have trouble writing my own bio. I really do.
The thing is, most people do. But once you get outside of that and you see the bigger picture of what the whole purpose and the why of your book is, then you'll be able to. You've got to talk yourself. Walk yourself to the ledge and then talk yourself off the ledge. Basically, when it comes to the marketing piece. So before we even And we
so we probably need to tell them a little bit of how.
Yes. So
we can talk all the way around it.
Right. Yes. So now that we've got your
nuts
attention,
and bolts.
Yeah. Now we've got your attention.
Yeah.
How do you market yourself? The first thing that I want to share with everyone, and we tell people this all the time, is promote the book in advance.
Yeah.
Do not wait until the book is in print before you start sharing anything about it. Your customers, your clients, the people that love you, that know you, they are going to want to be there with you through the journey. You're going to have to share in it in advance. Like I say, and Darren shares it all the time. Lion King did not just come out with the movie. They promoted it months in advance to build up to the movie. And that's exactly what you're going to have to do with your book. How do you promote it?
My poem made you think about the Lion King.
It did. It just took me there.
I inspired you. Wait a minute. Now you're singing to me. Y'all, usually I'm the one singing to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So backtrack. One of the biggest things that we tell our authors, and as anyone who comes to us, is create a landing page.
Oh, look, Jerry made a great comment. She said, marketing is a challenge for me. I feel like I am begging. However, I discover if I don't ask, I don't sell. That's a really great point, Jerry.
That is very, very true.
Very good.
And the thing is, it's not about selling, you're helping. Once you come with the helping aspect, instead of selling, it diminishes the whole concept of marketing. You have an issue that someone needs a solution to. You provide that solution, and you're good to go.
Right. So can I draw an example?
Sure, draw it.
Okay. So
you're an artist too.
She got jokes, y'all. Y'all come back tonight at 7:00. Stephanie Palmer's going to be live. She's going to have more jokes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you wrote a book.
I did.
What is the name of your book?
Diary of an Entrepreneur's Wife.
The Diary of an Entrepreneur's Wife. Did you write about some struggles in that book?
Yes. Writing the book was a struggle, right, and so
like facetious in all caps right now.
Yeah.
Yes, she went through a lot of struggles and a lot of hurdles and a lot of growth, and she really overcame some things. A really great book. You should go check it out. Okay, except would you have paid $20 for someone to tell you a bunch of that stuff ahead of time so that you didn't have to go through it?
Absolutely. Oh, Lord. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
You're helping someone who wouldn't, trust me, you would pay $20 just to learn what she learned. I've read the book. I'd pay $20 just to know what I know. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to sell it because you're literally serving someone a service for $20. There's an immense amount of wisdom in every chapter. She's very transparent and authentic in that book about being an entrepreneur's wife and what that looked like and how she evolved as a woman and as a market leader and that role of being an entrepreneur's wife. And so who wouldn't pay $20 to have somebody else's knowledge for that?
Right. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you
for that. Thank you for that plug. Okay.
I told you, president of the Stephanie Palmer fan club.
Yes.
Okay. Vote for me.
So with that, let's go into the landing page. A landing page for authors. It's a one-page website. It is nothing fancy. It doesn't have all of
the helicopters and airplanes.
No, it's not to sell T-shirts and hats. It's to get your book out there. So it includes the author bio, the book blurb, and an image of your book.
Book blurb is also known as a synopsis.
Synopsis, yeah.
Yeah, some people think that they're a better writer if they use that word, synopsis.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so that's where that is where you want to market your book, because guess what? It's great to be on Amazon, but Amazon takes 60% of your profit, and there's a million other books on Amazon.
I think it's short for amazingly rich.
Yeah, right. And we're making Jeff Bezos amazingly rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do not want to just have that one platform. It's great to be on Barnes and Nobles, Target, Walmart, all of that. It's great. Those are great platforms. It's great. But also have something of your own. Build your own platform when it comes to promoting your books. you have to, if you want it to be successful, you're going to have to do that. Now, if you're not worried about the book sales and all of that, then maybe not go that route. However, if you want to be successful, which most authors, any author that I've ever met, wanted to be successful, and they want to get their book in more people's hands, and that's one of the greatest ways to do it.
So think about the hundreds of thousands of dollars it takes to build a house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even in Northeast Texas, where it's actually fairly inexpensive.
She's an architect too. Are you an architect?
You never know what I'm going to pull out of my little hat.
Go ahead.
Tricks. No.
Go ahead.
I actually do love construction. Did you know I can stud a wall?
No, I did not. I'm not surprised.
I can stud a wall and do carpentry work. Just because I'm the book mama. And I can do that. Okay. But honestly, you wouldn't pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to build a home and not live in it.
Right.
To just let it sit there. So when you're paying to publish a book and you're paying editors or a ghostwriter, even, because ghostwriting is a hefty expense, but and it's worth it, but it's a hefty expense. You're not gonna. Why are you just gonna let the book sit there?
Right. Yeah. Yeah,
you're not. At best, if you sell 250 books at $20 each, that's $5,000. Did I do that math right?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, we're just going to roll with that. Okay, $5,000. $5,000 is barely going to pay your electric bill in that new house for a whole year. So my point is that you're not going to invest all that time and energy and money into something and then do nothing with it, right?
Yes.
What point does that serve?
Right, absolutely.
It ain't going to get you into heaven. I mean, the Bible that book might get you into heaven, but not your book. Sorry. That was some cold truth.
That was what.
Spoiler alert. Y'all, I'm punchy today.
Yes. And I'm going to also go in and talk about even the following. So just because you have a large following doesn't guarantee that you will have a lot of sales. It's all about how you present the book. If it's not marketed well, it's not going to sell well at all. So you want to make sure that you are attracting the right audience, that you are surrounding yourself with other writers, authors, entrepreneurs, getting involved in different groups, getting outside of your element, and like I said, even providing, I've given my book away for free. It wasn't for free, but I gave it away for free because in the end, it ended up, I was benefited because someone was able to come back and say that, this book helped them, or, they read my book and they decided, that they wanted to write a book as well. So it goes, there's a two-way street when it goes.
Guys, if you're writing a book for women, so say you're a woman and you're going to write a devotional for women, don't expect the men to buy your book. There might be some.
Right.
But they're not going to buy it. So don't be upset. If 50% of your Facebook friends are men or more, and then you market it on Facebook, don't be surprised when 50% of your friends don't buy your book.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That's like the
huge.
simplest version of that scenario.
But but it's true. But like I say, hey, if you're not active, if you're not interacting, if you're not, engaging with other people, they will not be compelled to even want to support in that degree because, you really didn't give them anything to support.
Right. Same thing. If I write a book on real estate, I don't expect all my cousins, and y'all, I got a lot of cousins. Can I just tell you? I got a lot of cousins, but I don't expect my cousins to buy that book. Maybe a few of them, maybe they might be interested in real estate, but it's going to be people who are actually interested in that market and in that field, that profession. They're the ones that are going to buy that book.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. What's your next point? I keep interrupting you.
Oh, no, you're fine. And really, tying it all together, putting yourself out there, getting outside of your comfort zone, knowing that if you want to be successful, you're going to have to do what it takes to be successful. You have to do more than scream, buy my book, buy my book. After the release of the book, then what? What are you going to do next? What value? What are you going to offer? How are you going to provide additional, value to the people that have purchased it? And then this goes for, people that have authored multiple books. It's like there's so many, books that they can buy. You've got 2, 3, 4 books, and then what?
So, and that's another thing, guys, is that you can have your book be a for-print book and also an ebook, because that's going to reach more people. You're going to have the option of selling to those who are going to download it to their Kindle or whatever, their phone. And so you've got to really think strategically.
Yes.
And Stephanie said, get out of your comfort zone. And so I'm like preaching. I'm like the preacher on Sunday. I'm going to preach to myself and y'all get to listen. You've got to get out of your comfort zone. Jerry was talking about that. She made a really great point. This is not her area of comfort, because as writers, often that's not our gifting. That's not our skill set. Now, if you're already a marketer and you're an entrepreneur and you're a great PR person and you're out there all the time, this may not be hard for you.
Right.
It may have actually been harder for you to write the book.
Right. Yes.
But that's not always the case.
Yeah.
That's not always the case. And so you're just going to have to step out. Be a Peter. Step out of the boat.
Right. There you go. Hey, and you said something that really tied in. If you aren't skilled with marketing, because a lot of our authors are not, basically they just want to write the book to have the book. Yes, they have some ideas of how they want to leverage it, but we are really big on the B² book to business method. And I will let you know, and this is a plug, that Darren Palmer is the guru when it comes to marketing. So if you have that book that's been sitting on the shelf, or if you have 1,000 books sitting up in your office space that you want to get rid of, connect with him, because he will be the one that can walk you through step by step of how you can leverage your book in business. Because if you're in, you write a cookbook, but you're in real estate, the cookbook may not, have anything to do with the real estate, but then you can find a way to tie that in together. You can find a way, and if there is a way to find it,
not using that real estate to cook meth, like that's bad. Don't do it. It's against the law.
Well, I had an author in mind, but with that, and he doesn't cook meth.
I just wanted everybody to know. I know that's illegal.
Oh, y'all. Anyway, so find ways, connect with people that are that are able to help you market it. Because especially if you're not skilled in that area, if you're an author and not an entrepreneur, eventually they're gonna merge. You will have to become an authorpreneur, I think is what they call them, because you're ultimately selling.
Ooh, say that word again.
Authorpreneur.
I love words.
Yeah, authorpreneur.
Authorpreneur.
Yeah, authorpreneur.
Every week we have to have a word that we just have to say it, just because it sounds so good. Authorpreneur.
Yes.
Go ahead. We'll just give you a moment. Just let that resonate. Say it out loud. Wherever you are, just say it out loud. I don't care if you're at Starbucks. Say it out loud. Authorpreneur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't that just feel good?
So if you do,
I'm feeling good. You don't feel good? That's a great word.
I already said it twice. I feel good.
Do y'all believe her? She is not convincing. That's okay. I'm going to work on her later.
Okay. Off camera. Okay, we'll do that. But that's something too. The issue that I see is we have the writers, we have the authors, but then they don't know how to take it to that next level. If you want your book to be,
but we do have resources to help you.
We do. We absolutely, and I will let y'all know that like a lot of the information.
Not me.
It's not me either. All of the information that I have been given, it comes from Darren. It comes from listening to the consulting calls. It comes from listening to the market leader lives. It comes from the different interviews that he has. I'm able to soak in that valuable information. It makes a difference when it comes to marketing. And I am no expert when it comes to that, but I'm connected to experts. So that's another thing, is getting those around you that do something well that you may not do well. That's
so
huge.
You look, guys, tap into all your resources. Blogs. Do you blog? Talk about your book. Are you going to a luncheon? talk about your book?
Yes.
Are you, there's all the forms of social media. LinkedIn, y'all, LinkedIn is huge, and it is a great place to promote your book. And if you do not have a LinkedIn, I strongly urge you to do that. Sometimes we get stuck in that rut where we're just on Facebook because it was like the first, don't get stuck.
MySpace was the first. Did I take us there? Okay. No, yes. But yeah, a lot of people revert to Facebook and minimize what can be done on the other platforms.
I feel old right now because I actually forgot about MySpace.
Did you?
But my baby is 18 today.
Yeah.
Y'all, I got 4 kids, and the youngest can vote.
She has 4 adults. She doesn't have kids anymore.
I know all that Miracle Grow I put in their baby bottles sure did work out fine.
Oh, but where were we?
Somebody's going, did she really do that?
Right. Okay. Oh, another thing. Get testimonials.
Yeah, that's
get testimonials. You want to
every time somebody says something,
yes, get
repost it.
Yes.
If somebody says this changed my life,
yes.
Okay, you make sure. I made $1 million last year thanks to you. Please repost that.
Yes.
And send it to me first, like in a personal text. That way I can buy the book too.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And even then, so let's go a step further. So we talked about promoting on the landing page and doing all those things and building a brand and a platform. So even possibly creating, you mentioned blogs, a podcast would be a great way and a tool. You can tie that in. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same title as your book, but it can be something along the lines of what you were doing or what you were aspiring to do, and then drawing people in that way so that you're sharing platforms. So, whereas you may be on someone's podcast this week, well, then next week you'll have a guest on your podcast to where you're able to, ultimately get in front of more people, because that's what's going to get the sales, not being in Barnes and Nobles, in the back section where nobody even goes by. You may pass by on your way to the restroom, and then that's it.
Right. And I have to confess to y'all, I have not been inside a bookstore.
Yeah.
In
that's something to think about too.
Years. Yeah. It's been years. Now, I love bookstores, and they are a happy place for me, but I just don't go.
So where do you order your books?
Online.
And do you do Amazon?
Online.
Or you just?
Sometimes I do Amazon, but I do like to go to landing pages. Okay, here's the great thing is when you know that there's a landing page, people know that they're contributing directly to the author.
Absolutely.
You can share that. Don't be afraid to share that. Say, don't give Amazon all your money. Give it to me.
Right? Yeah.
And in landing pages, you can charge less for the book than Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's like, go to my page, get a great deal.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you have to smile like that though when you say it.
So you can market yourself. Look at you. See,
that's my beauty queen smile, y'all. Y'all see my wave?
Yeah, but really, at the end of the day, that's really what we wanted to share, is to be able to promote yourself as an author and
believe in yourself.
Yes, believe in you, believe in your book. Have great editors on your team. Have someone who's in marketing that can help you market the book instead of just having the book out there and after a few months.
Be like the lion, know how to roar. Don't be a squeaker.
Yes, absolutely. And like I say, just make sure that you are consistent with it, that you're engaging with people, that you provide more value than just
Kim.
the book. Hey,
thank
Kim,
you
thank you so much. Thank you so much. And speaking of Kim, I'm gonna go and draw you in, girl. Okay, so Kim wrote a book, From Fear to Faith is her first book. She's done some collaborative books and she's working on some other things. She started out with From Fear to Faith. That was the ball that started rolling. Then from there, she has created
lots of motivation.
Lots of motivation has stemmed from there. She also does Lots University. All of it started from that book. and she's able to market herself accordingly because all of it is drawn back to the from fear to faith movement. With that said, she's also having a conference that I will be a part of at the end of this month. Woo! But it took her building her platform. And I will let me go on and just say it. You know, she's taken the advice and listened to the instruction of Darren to be able to get her from point A to point B. And she's constantly moving and making things happen. So it all started with the book, and she just knew that she wanted to write a book. That was the initial thing. She just knew she wanted to help moms. She was really, her focus was, you know, like single moms being able to, you know, be successful, that you don't have to have that stigma or that statistic on your back saying that you can't succeed. And then, so she went from there to starting a daycare, and all the book just tied in with that.
Kim is a great example.
Kim is a phenomenal example.
Don't let your book be the bed you lie in. Let it be the trampoline you jump from.
That's good. Say that one more time.
Kim is a really good example. Oh, you wanted the rest of it.
The rest of it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Kim is a really good example of don't let your book be the bed you lie in. Let it be the trampoline you jump from.
Yes. Oh, that is good. We are going to quote you on that. We're going to market that.
Okay.
That is good. That's
She's
really
going
good.
to exploit me, y'all.
Yeah. I will give you credit.
You can write in about that.
Yeah. I'm going to give you credit. But like I said, Kim has when I've seen the, you know, her evolve from the author. Well, she was a business owner before she became an author, but I didn't really learn about the business until she became the author. But from there, it's been one thing leading to the next that has got her to the place where now not only is she was on people's platforms, now she is building her own,
right,
and she's bringing people
on. And you
just
always need to remember, guys, look, at one point you didn't have a book.
Right.
And maybe there's people listening who have books, and then there's some who are still aspiring. Okay. But once you've gotten the book finished, nobody can take that away from you.
Yes.
You've already written the book.
Yes.
It's yours. Okay. It's just like education and experience. Once you have it, nobody can take it from you. They can take the clothes on your back, the house you live in, the car you drive, but they cannot take your knowledge. And once you have knowledge, you have to use it to keep going.
Yes.
And so if you can write a book, you can promote yourself.
Yes. Oh, say that again for yourself.
I'm sorry. Did I say something?
Just say that again for yourself.
I knew you were going to do that.
Say it again.
I'm better at promoting others.
No.
It is my special gift.
But do you know what that is? It starts with an E. And
I know it's an excuse.
Okay.
Y'all, we're having too much fun today.
Yeah.
At my expense, apparently.
That starts with an E too.
That's okay. I love your guts.
I love yours too.
Okay. You got anything else? Any more wisdom, marketing maven?
That's really it. Try, and if you don't know, connect with somebody who does.
Amen.
Yes. Oh, look, Kim said, thank you, ladies. And I owe it all to self-publish in 30 days.
That's awesome.
And yes. And we love Kim. You're stuck with us for life. But yeah, it all starts with, and
I sounded like a threat, Kim.
It is, Kim. You can't leave us anytime soon.
Look, guys, we really appreciate y'all. We hope that you like and share today's episode. We really love to reach authors and aspiring authors.
Yes,
we love to help them be all the best that they can be. That is our heart and our passion and our obsession, really. So, share us with somebody, get to know us better, call us, write us, email us, blog us, podcast us.
Yes.
Did I leave anything out?
No, you're good.
Yeah, I think I covered it all. All right. I'm Dr. Charli. I'm the book mama.
I'm Stephanie Palmer, the grammar queen.
We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.